Hey, welcome back to The Past is Alive. Thank you for tuning in. This weekend I picked up a lot of retro stuff, a bunch of older board games. I'm sure some of them you'll remember. Went to a baseball card show and picked up some cards. We're going to check those out and also found some vintage toys. That is all tonight on the Weekend Recap. Stick around. First, we're going to pull out a treasure chest full of retro games. From 1996, we got Bop It. How many of you guys remember this? This was all the craze back in that year. I never had one. I don't know if I ever even wanted one, but a lot of people did, and like I said, it was very popular. What this was, when you turn it on, it was like kind of a skill-based game, if you want to call it that, that was timed, and you could beat the game in 2 minutes, so it was rather quick if you were talented enough to beat it. But 3 commands were fired off over and over and over again on a loop, and it was twist it, bop it, pull it. They'd switch the order up, and then as the game carried on, the commands would get quicker and quicker while a tedious drum beat just berated you in the background.
Bop it. Twist it. Tap it.
So that was the first one. I don't know. We'll probably use this for a skit or something like that in the future. That'll be pretty cool. $1.50 for this. These sell in loose condition for about $15 to $20 on eBay. The next one up, we're heading back to 1992. You may have seen this on top of that stack of toys, and you may remember this from your youth. Nickelodeon Color Writer. I have not got a chance to test this. This was only $1, and upon further research, looking on eBay, it looks like these sell with the box, pre-owned condition, for around 60, 70 bucks. So a pretty good deal. And how this worked was, you use this pen here, you pop this top off, and it took batteries, which I don't have in there now. I don't know if this one works or not, but you put batteries in there, the tip heats up, and then you draw, and all kinds of crazy colors are produced. And then this is a magnet eraser that you use to erase. But that is the Nickelodeon Color Writer. Very cool. I don't see these ever, so I had to pick that one up for $1. The next toy up that we got from the random yard sale is from a show that most of us probably grew up watching and loved. But it is legendary Sesame Street, and it is none other than Oscar the Grouch. This is 50 cents. I had to get it. I thought it was really cool. It is air pressure activated. Never ever seen this one before. Definitely needs a good cleaning, but for 50 cents, I could not pass up Oscar the Grouch. And then next up, at the yard sale, I bought a freaking Corvette. Not the kind of Corvette you're thinking about. Much smaller scale, but still just as cool. I think so, at least. How many of you guys remember these? These are pretty awesome. I definitely had at least one of these as a kid. This is made by Playmates in 1985. This is really cool. The key turns it on. You got a turn signal on here. This little screen would light up and would move. It was on a reel, and your car would go back and forth and whatnot. It was really neat. And then you also have the gear shifter as well. But as a kid in the 80s, these were freaking awesome. But maybe one day we'll turn that on and try that out too. But I had to pick that up. It was $1.50. And while we're looking at cars, we'll keep on that topic. One of the main reasons I went out to this yard sale was to pick this bad boy up. And when I got there, it was still waiting for me. This is from 1991, the Incredible Crash Dummies student dummy car. I was pretty stoked. This was $1.50. You can see it under the tag there. Almost complete. And it also came with 2 figures, Axel and spare tire. Axel decapitated, missing his head, and his left arm won't stay on, but oh well. Very, very awesome value, $1.50. These sell on eBay for around 50 bucks. So very, very good deal there. Let's go ahead and test it out though, see if it still works. All right, we're at the demolition course. We have identified our target. Let's see if this car explodes the way it's supposed to. Moving on to some retro games. The first one we're going to take a look at, one you may remember, Don't Spill the Beans. It's a game I liked to play a lot as a kid with my mom. Still has the original James Way tag on it for $5.99 back then. And there's other games by Milton Bradley I used to love too. Ants in the Pants, Don't Break the Ice, one of my personal favorites from childhood. And Don't Monkey Around. The next pickup at that same yard sale, another game you may remember from your childhood, Thin Ice. Another one I liked it a lot as a kid, made by Pressman. and a little bit of tape on the bottom. This was $1. Most of these games were between $1 and $2, but I'm sure most of us remember this with the tissue paper and the marbles. It looks to be complete from the inside. Definitely another one that I want to get to playing here sometime soon. Next one up we're going to take a look at is one I don't remember having as a kid, but I could not pass this one up. This looks too cool. It's called Knockout, and it's kind of like the same concept as Jenga, except you get this cool little tool to use to take out blocks or sections of the wall. Everything's just rolling around loose in there. It appears to be complete on the inside, but same exact concept as Jenga, except instead of using your finger, you're using the rammer hammer. But pretty awesome. I'm looking forward to playing this one. Hopefully make a video about that one and you guys can join us. And one that I used to love as a kid, and my mother and I played this all the time, Uncle Wiggly. I'm not sure if any of you guys remember this one or not, but I loved it so much. And let's pop this top off here and check out the game board. See if this brings back any memories for you guys. Yeah, definitely love this game too. I know they made different versions of these over the years. This was like the one that was released in the 1980s, I think, with different artwork. Looks like 1988, so I played this a lot when I was 4 years old. Looking forward to playing this one again very soon. And then one that I've never seen, never heard of, or played before. This is from the late 90s. Maybe some of you guys remember this, Hydro Strike. This game looks freaking awesome, though, because if you don't win, you get wet. And it says it right in the front. It kind of reminds me of Crossfire a little bit. You have these, those paddles there that you have to use to keep the ball out of your goal, or your flippers, I should say, the bumper flippers, and send the ball speeding down the Hydro Strike. And you get shot right in the face if you're not fast enough. So I thought this would be pretty sick. Maybe me and Brittany can play this. This is also made by Pressman in 1997. So hopefully one day soon we'll check this out. And the final board game that I got for you, the big reason I went to this yard sale, I saw that Crash Dummies Piste, and I saw this. I was literally thinking about this game a couple days ago. I used to have it as a kid. This came out in the mid-90s. And man, is it a popular game now, and it's very hard to track down, and it's very valuable. In pre-owned condition like this, with all the pieces, it's anywhere from like $100 to $150. If you come across it at a yard sale, flea market, you probably want to buy it if you see it for a good deal. This is $1.50. It still has the original Hills tag on it for $20 back in the early 90s. I think this came out in 94, somewhere in that range. And it's in pretty good condition. It appears to be complete from what I saw. Let's take a look at the back of the board, see if you guys remember this. I loved it. I had this laying around my house. I played it several times, and I think I ended up using it for a different environment for my action figures, because the bridge is so cool. You push down on the idol's head, and it shakes the guys off the bridge if they're not like secured in with these like little prongs in there, and they fall down below, and you gotta start all over again. So the whole purpose of the game, you start down there, you come up here, you get jewels, you gotta go back down. But it's pretty easy to get thrown off the bridge, so that was really cool. I like kind of used it as like an Indiana Jones, like Raiders of the Lost Ark type deal with my action figures. And then I think my mom gave it to Goodwill in the early 2000s. So she didn't know any better. So I don't hold that against her, but I'm happy to own it again. Forbidden Bridge, I hope to play this sometime soon on this channel. I came across this bag of wrestling figures, these micro wrestling figures and wrestling ring. I was like, that's pretty cool for $1. I'm gonna buy that, give them some business, and give me some more stuff to take up space in my house. So I'm not gonna set that all up, but we have all kinds of accessories and popular wrestlers in there, and I could not believe it at the same yard sale. Yeah, I never find real Ghostbusters stuff, but luck sided with me this weekend. I was like, whoa, I saw like the colors, and I instantly knew, even though it was in a bag. This is the real Ghostbusters sleeping bag from the late 80s. I actually bought this probably about a year ago or so. I never come across Ghostbusters stuff in the wild, especially real Ghostbusters from the cartoon. This is $1, so I spent $14 total on basically everything you saw. Let's check out some card show pickups. Friday afternoon, I went down to a local mall, not too local, half hour away, and I picked up some cards, some singles, and let's check them out. These were $1 a piece. These few on top. Charlie Blackmon, 2011 Bowman rookie card. I'm not going to pass that up for $1, especially with the season that he's having. I think it's a great deal. I just bought this one recently, a few weeks back at a card show, because I didn't have it, but this one might be in better shape than the one I picked up already. I'm trying to collect only Topps and Bowman rookie cards for the most part. That's my new thing now. Aroldis Chapman, his rookie card from 2011. I couldn't pass that. It was $1. Not too bad. DJ LeMahieu, his rookie. I've never seen this card, so I knew I didn't have it. His 2011 Bowman rookie card. This was also $1, and then this was $1 bin as well. Raul Ibanez, his 96 Fleer rookie card. It's the Tiffany, though. One that I don't really come across too often. I know I have the regular base version of his rookie, but not the Tiffany. So I was like, for $1, I'm going to buy that. And some 10-cent box buys. Laureano's 2019 Bowman. I didn't have that one, so I picked that up for Rookie PC. Nick Castellanos' first Bowman card. That was also in a dime box. I thought that was a pretty good deal. Didn't have that one. Jesus Luzardo, his 2019 Bowman Chrome. Didn't have that one. Luis Roberts, 2019 Bowman Draft. Didn't have that one. I figured for 10 cents, I'm not going to pass that up. And a Nelly Cruz rookie card from 2005, a Topps update, I think, or highlights and update, whatever it was called. Nelly Cruz, he's mashing this year. He's more likely going to get to 500 home runs here if he keeps it up. Nelly Cruz rookie card for $0.25. Can't pass that one up. And also Justin Verlander's first year card. He actually has a card in 2005 Topps base set, but some people consider this his rookie card as well. For 10 cents, not going to pass up the Verlander first year. And my favorite purchase from the card show, a card that I've had on my list for a while, Nolan Arenado, 2013 Topps update. And it's in pretty good shape, too. The centering, to me, I don't know, to the naked eye, I think it looks pretty good. So picked that up, and I thought it was definitely a good price, $25. I think the last time I looked, these were selling for like $40 or around there on eBay. So add that to my rookie card collection. But that is all I got for you tonight. I appreciate you watching. I just bought a massive card collection today. I have no idea how many cards are there, but it is huge. I'm currently going to be going through it, sorting it. I hope to have that video for you on Wednesday. And on Tuesday, we're doing Turn Back the Clock Tuesday, and we're heading back to 1985, and we were ripping a box of Fleer, looking for that card, Kirby Puckett rookie card, Clemens rookie, and several others. So I hope you will join me for that, and definitely stay tuned for the huge baseball card sorting video. I'm going to try to make it like 10 minutes long, so condense everything into a 10 to 15 minute long video. I'm pretty excited about it, so keep an eye out for that. Thank you guys for watching this video. I appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. I'll see you soon.